The Michigan Child Custody Act has a catch-all factor. Could that catch-all factor guard and hurt your custody case? It's possible. I'm Jim Kraayeveld, lead attorney at Kraayeveld Family Law, and I'd like to share a few anecdotes from my 30 years of experience evaluating and arguing child custody cases before the courts in Michigan. When Michigan courts have to decide child custody, they have to look at the best interest factors. MCL 722.23 outlines 11 specific factors and then adds a 12th one that's a catch-all factor, and it's really vague, and it could be a surprise in your case. So one of the things that I will say right up front is you need to do discovery during your case to find out what the other side is going to allege against you. You need to know what evidence they have that they might bring up that might apply to factor L that doesn't really fit into the pigeonhole of all the other 11 best interest factors. How to get that evidence admitted or excluded, of course, requires you to understand and know the rules of evidence and how to try a case. So, of course, yes, having an experienced attorney help you prepare for or prepare defending against it is very important. There's a case out there. It's around 2016, and the court went to factor L to say that one of the parents had left a gun in their purse, and all of a sudden that showed irresponsible behavior by the parent, putting the kid at risk. It wasn't really a Second Amendment case because, well, it's not a matter that you can't have a gun, it's what you do with it. And so if you handle it recklessly, that could apply to you. I had a case a number of years ago in which one of the parties had gambled away a ton of the family money. And after having spent like 10 years gambling, there went the money for private education. There went the money for the kids' college. It affected their ability to even pay spousal support at the end of the day. And even though some of those factors, if it's gambling, it might be a mental illness is one of the other best interest factors, the fact that it squandered the money was important. We've had cases where, folks have had other kinds of conduct that aren't actually applying to any of the factors, and yet courts will, I don't know if it's a feeling, go, wow, this applies, and so we're going to use factor L to be like a summary or a catch-all. I know there's I think it's factor J that deals with are you fostering a relationship, and sometimes they'll throw that into a factor L to say, well, you're not promoting and fostering a relationship between the children and the other parent. Just need to be ready when it comes to factor L that you're prepared to either present it or prepared to defend against it. Hopefully that helps. Until next time.